I'm Chef Spencer Hinkle, and welcome to my backyard on the beautiful Gulf Coast of Florida, where we bring you the latest edition of Luxe Chef. Today I'm joined by Dale Sanders, lifestyle and travel editor at Luxe magazine, who will be filming this episode. So let's head into the kitchen and start cooking. Greetings and welcome to another episode of Luxe Chef. I'm Chef Spencer Hinkle. Today I want to show you a recipe that is super easy to make and it will knock the socks off of your dinner guests. It's Saganaki, the Greek flaming cheese appetizer. Now the name Saganaki comes from a little traditional cast iron skillet called a sagani or a sagani that the cheese is cooked on and served on. And when served, because it's extremely hot, it sits on a wooden base. Now, you don't need one of these to make the dish, just a good quality skillet. Teflon will work, but really the best way to go is with cast iron. I'm using a cast iron fajita skillet, which I'll show you in just a little bit. Now, Saganaki is a Greek dish, but it was a restaurant in Chicago, the Parthenon, that some 40 years ago began flambeing the cheese with brandy at tableside. And as I said before, it is easy to make and so delicious. It's kind of like a fondue with a crunch. I mean, come on, melted cheese, brandy, lemon, olive oil. Oh man. Or as they say in Greece, opa! The star of today's dish is a slab of Kefalotyri cheese, which is made from sheep's milk. Now you can also use Kasseri cheese, which is made with sheep's milk and goat's milk. In fact, that's what I've always used, but Odie, the owner of our neighborhood Greek deli, suggested that I use Kefalotyri cheese. That's what I'm using today. Thank you, Odie. And you know, if you don't have a neighborhood Greek deli, you can find it in most grocery stores that have a good cheese department. But if you can't find it, you could try feta cheese. Or you could drive over here to the beach and go to Odie's Mediterranean Deli. Whatever cheese you choose, you want the slab to be about 1/2 inch thick. Now the rest of the ingredients are quite simple. You'll need some water to brush on both sides of the cheese, and that will help the next ingredient, flour, stick to the cheese. You'll need a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, about 1 ounce of brandy, 1/2 of a lemon, enough Italian flat leaf parsley for garnish. Oh, and you'll need some French baguette or an Italian bread. I like these rounds that I get from my local Italian bakery. I like them because they stay fresh longer than a baguette. And finally, a skillet, preferably cast iron. Now here's my cast iron fajita skillet, which is really just perfect for this job. To get us started here, I'm going to preheat my toaster oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to turn on my gas stove, and I'm going to set it at about medium-high. Now because I'm going to be flambeing, I thought while we were waiting for the skillet to heat up that I'd mention just a few safety tips. You never want to pour alcohol in the skillet or pan directly from the bottle. You never want to pour the fuel over or near the heat source. You want to pick it up, move it away, pour it in, bring it back. And then finally you want to ignite the liquor with the long neck lighter. And make sure that your kitchen fire extinguisher isn't out of date. I'm going to finish cooking the cheese in my toaster oven. I could just flip the slab of cheese over and finish cooking in the fajita skillet, but I like putting it in the oven because it gives me a little bit more time to prepare for serving. Now, if you don't use the oven, just carefully flip the cheese and cook another 30 seconds to a minute. All right, let's make some Saganaki. I've got my burner set at medium high, and I can see that it's starting to smoke a little bit now. So I'm going to pour in some olive oil. About a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half. And then I'm very carefully going to set the cheese on the pan. And watch it sizzle there. I'm going to let it cook for about 2 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the edges of the cheese begin to melt and get nice and golden brown. You know, and make sure you don't burn it. That's the main thing. And it's kind of hard to tell. If it smells like it's burning, it's probably time to turn it. Oh man, look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Now that's going to go in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just keep your eye on it. Turn this off. And once it comes out of the oven, then we're going to pour on a little brandy and flambe it. All right, it's been about 3.5 minutes. Oh man, is that beautiful or what? All right, time for the big show. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, baby. Opa! All right, we'll let that burn down just a little bit. And extinguish it with half of a lemon. And put some garnish on it. We're basically going to serve it right here on the fajita pan. That's all there is to it. Now it's your turn. Well, I've poured myself a little glass of wine, and I'm really anxious to dig into this beautiful slab of Kefalotyri cheese. This slab is probably about perfect for 2 people. So if you're going to have a dinner party, even 4 of you are going to be there, you'd probably want to do 2 of these. So I'm going to dig right in. Oh, so good. The only way I can describe it is it's decadent. It's just wonderfully decadent. And the bread is there to sop up this wonderful juice that forms when you mix lemon, olive oil, and brandy together. I mean, again, what could be better than that? So good. So, bon appetit, and I'll see you again on the next episode of Luxe Chef.